guys, welcome back to my channel and happy Sunday. I hope it's Sunday because I usually post on a Sunday, so this should be out Sunday. I hope you're having a lovely Sunday morning with a nice cup of tea, some pancakes. That is what I'll be having right now after you watch this video. Yeah, so hope you're having a lovely Sunday. Oh my god, it's Valentine's Day. So happy Valentine's Day, guys. Happy Galentine's Day. Hope you have a lovely day with your loved ones. And if you haven't got a loved one, buy yourself some Krispy Kremes. Buy yourself, I'm going to McDonald's after this. Well, I would have filmed this before, but after you've watched this video, I will probably be in McDonald's drive-thru getting my Valentine's meal. Me and Kurt were like, what do you want to do for Valentine's Day? I'm like, don't buy me anything. He normally buys me some Lush flowers and they are expensive and we're trying to save for our wedding, and yeah, they die at the end of the day. So I said, keep your coin, treat me to a McDonald's. So that is what we're gonna do today. We are gonna go for McDonald's, maybe get some Krispy Kremes on the way home. I've ordered just a little sweet box for us to enjoy tonight. So yeah, let me know your guys' Valentine's Day plans if you do have any, or if you're just gonna be watching films with a big tub of ice cream. I won't judge, because that is what I want to do. So I hope you have come here for this makeup look. I'm obsessed. I'm actually obsessed. I love it. The lips, oh my god, my favorite lip combo to date. It is, I've used this in the past, but I kind of forgot about it because I'm into my MAC at the minute. But this lip combo, and I want to say for this lipstick, this whole, I think it's under £20, and a MAC lipstick is £20, so make sure you go get that, don't miss out on that. So yeah, please give this video a big thumbs up. It will really help me out loads. Please subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more. I post every Sunday. Hopefully gonna get up a few extra videos in the next couple of weeks as well. Please give me any suggestions down below. And yeah, if you'd like to see this makeup look, please keep watching. First of all, I've just done my brows off camera because I don't actually have a drugstore. I do use the NYX micro brow pencil sometimes, and that is actually really good. But for my brows, I literally just use the eyeshadow palette I'm going to use, the brown, and then I just made it fluffy with the HC Brow Glue. This is £16, so I'd say it's not high-end, it's not drugstore, so this is a good one, and it keeps your brows really fluffy. I've also prepped my eyes with the Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and I think we're going to be using this concealer today too. And yeah, so I've carved out my brows and we're ready for eyeshadow application. So I'm just going to pop a little bit more of this concealer just on my eyelids, just to give me that little bit of extra coverage, because you want to cover up all the veininess, the discoloration, so you have a blank canvas to start with. And I literally just pat this out. This is just a Primark little £1 brush. If you are looking for affordable brushes as well, obviously we can't go to Primark at the minute, but when it does open back up to us, which I can't wait for the day, oh my god, I'm gonna buy so much. You be ready for the Primark hauls, because I go once a week, every week. Yeah, so the Primark brushes are really good. They don't have like a full set of brushes. I think they do like a foundation brush, a bronzer brush, like these little eye brushes. But having these in your collection of brushes are a must-have, I think. I've been using this for years and it has stood the test of time. And I'm going to be doing just a nice bronzy gold look, because I feel like that is what people love in a makeup look. when I have clients come in, my most requested look is a bronzy gold shimmery glam look. So that is what we're going to go for. And of course, we're going to be using all drugstore products, which I'm so excited about. I think I only have 2 things that ain't drugstore, which are over my mum's where my studio is. But I'm just working with what I've got here. The eyeshadow palette I use, I don't know if Morphe is a drugstore. Obviously you can only get it in America, but they sell it on, I'm pretty sure they sell it on Beauty Bay. But I'll link everything in the description box below anyway. But this is the Morphe 3502 palette. And it is just gorgeous for an everyday. These colours, I feel like you will use every single one of them. This is the palette. So I'm going to be going in with, I actually don't know. I don't keep the film that comes with these. They're just so annoying. I wish it said the names underneath. I think this was around 15 to 20 pounds. And for all those shades, I think that's quite reasonable. And that is more of a drugstore product, where some of my palettes are like 50 to 60 pounds. So you get a lot of shades for your money. So I'm just going to go in with a medium brown shade. I'll show you here. Just going in with that one first. It's kind of like a shade, so if you have a bronzer to hand, you can use that too. And I'm going in with that colour with this blending crease brush from, it doesn't have a name on it, but I know I got it from Beauty Bay and it was about £6. So that's not too bad. Tap off the excess, and I'm just going to be running this through the crease, just going ham. I'm going to do one eye, do the other eye off camera, and then we'll come back. Because this is a neutral shade, you don't have to be as careful with it. So I literally just pop this straight into my crease. And I really, really like to blow this colour out. Can you be here and I'm good alone? I'll be okay. So now when there's less product on my brush, hardly anything left because I've deposited it all onto the eyelid, I'm just going to go over any harsh lines that were created from that colour, and I'm going really, really lightly. I'm lightly scratching the skin. You don't want to go too heavy where you can see your skin move and the bristles bend. You just want to keep it really nice and just scratch the skin. That is what's going to give you the most seamless blend. So I'm just going to go back in with that colour, reapply it just to intensify it. And I like to pull my transition shade back to really like elongate this area of my face. I feel like it just suits my shape face a lot more rather than just keeping it rounded. That is just total personal preference. And I also like to bring this right up into the front of my brow to add that contour that's going to connect towards the nose when we do the face makeup. Then I'm going to go in with a bit of more of a smaller brush to keep the next colour a bit more controlled. And I'm going to go in with this colour here. It's like a caramel colour. I feel like this will really look nice in the crease, deepen it up, and yeah, it's gonna look good. Browns always look good. So I'm just gonna start applying this, keeping it quite controlled, and then we will blow it out when we have less on our brush. So I'm going to go back in with the previous brush, a tiny bit of the first colour, just to merge these two shades together to make sure that they are seamlessly blended. I don't wanna care. So once I'm happy with the shape I've created, this is going to look crazy before it starts looking good, so bear with me, guys. I feel like makeup, there's always a time where clients look in the mirror and I'm like, please don't look, because you will walk out of here right now, but it's all going to come together, don't you worry. And if you're doing this right now and you're thinking, what the hell have I just done on my face, just keep going, keep plodding along, keep blending, and we'll get there in the end. So I'm happy with those two shades. I think that is the darkest I'm gonna go because I want to add some gold into it. Yeah, so this palette doesn't really have a gold that's jumping out at me. So I'm gonna mix my two highlighters that I'll be using on my face. This is the Milani 02 and the Master Chrome Maybelline in shade Molten Gold. So I'm gonna mix these two together. Spray my brush so it's nice and damp, so that is gonna give you the most out of your pigment. Turns it into like kind of a metallic shade rather than just a shimmer on.
Right there on top of the moon, we could sit and do nothing. I wish we were bold to just fly away. I don't wanna care.
So that worked pretty well if you ask me. So I popped the Molten Gold, which is a bit of a darker shade, on the center of my lid, and then I put the Milani one right in the inner corner. And I'm also going to add this as my inner corner highlight just to really brighten up those eyes. And I'm loving that. See, you don't always have to have every product. You can use certain products for different things. So I could have just used a bronzer in my crease and then my highlighter on my eyes, and I would have used that on my face as well, and it kind of like all ties the look in together if you're using the same products and shades all throughout. But yeah, I'm really happy with the way that's turned out. That Milani highlighter is popping. And I just go over with my brush just to make sure that is blended into the crease. And you can't see where I've applied the shimmer and where the colour of the eyeshadow starts. So for liner, again, we're just going to be using the eyeshadow palette. I really like using eyeshadows for liners. I feel like it's a lot more subtle. It's not as harsh as like a big black line over your eyes. I like to use a dark brown rather than a black, especially when we're going for like a bronzy golden look. I just feel like it complements it so much more. So I'm just going to take the darkest brown in this palette on just a flat shader brush. This is a Morphe B75, and I'm literally just going to stamp this on my lashes. Nothing technical, literally just stamp it on. And the stamping motion kind of like blends out the line for you. I don't want it to just be a straight line. I want it to be like smudged. So I start off quite thick on the outer corner, and as I'm going into the inner corner, I'm going to make it thin, barely nothing. Because when we apply lashes, that is what's going to make the lashes a lot more seamless. So once I get to the inner corner, there's hardly anything left on my brush. I'm just going to lightly tap. And then back in with my eyeshadow brush and the second shade we used. I'm just going to add a tiny bit into this outer corner so you can't see where that liner ends. Sit and do nothing. I wish we were bold. And that is basically the eye all done. It's quite simple, not too many products. I've used two eyeshadows in the crease, the highlighter on the lid, and then a dark brown shadow as my eyeliner. And that is a look right there. I bloody love it. It's so easy, so simple to do, and it suits everyone. So let me know if you try this. Actually tag me in your pictures or your stories. I'll leave my Instagram linked down below. So I'm just going to pop off, do the other eye, put some lashes on, and I'll be back to finish off the skin. And just like that, we are back. I wish it was that quick that I could do my eye makeup and my lashes. So the eyes are done, the lashes are on, and now we can get into skin. I'll probably have a little chit chat now. I feel like I can't talk when I'm doing my eyes because I gotta explain every single thing, because that's what you're here for. You're not here for me to talk about what I had for breakfast. You're here for me to teach you how to do makeup. But any like requests on videos you want to see from me, please leave them in the comments down below. I reply to every single comment. I like all my comments. I'm so appreciative for anyone to take time out of their day to leave a comment on my YouTube video. I'm really trying with YouTube at the minute. My Instagram has been crazy the last couple of weeks, but I just really want to push it on YouTube because that is what I love the most. I love watching YouTube videos. I literally sit in my bed for hours watching YouTube videos, watching people, what they eat, how they work out in the day, the 10,000 calorie challenge. That is my favorite video to watch. I think me, and I'm gonna try and get my fiance Kurt to do the 10,000 calorie challenge with me. I'm kind of on a health kick at the minute, so maybe like an Easter, and we'll do like Easter eggs and stuff. Maybe. Let me know if you'd like to see that down below. So let's get into skin. So I've done like my skincare, my moisturizer, and now I'm gonna go in with the L'Oreal Hydrogenous. It's a moisturizer, but I use it for a primer because it leaves like a really nice tack to the skin, and it is really hydrating. But I feel like it's not enough just to be a moisturizer. On holiday, it is amazing because it's got that aloe water in it. It really like calms down the skin after being in the sun all day. But yeah, once it's dried down, it leaves a really nice tack to the skin. So foundation to stick to that is amazing because that's what we want. We want foundation to stay and stick all day long. I also have this baking oil from Revolution. I've used it a few times, but I can't really see the difference in using it or not. So it says just use before foundation. Hydrate and prep for flawless makeup application. Should we go for it? Let's go for it. What's the worst it can do? It's only going to add some more glow to our skin. I don't think I can open it. Okay, that's decided that I can't open it, so we're not using that today. But I usually use like a glowy under base, but I don't have anything that is drugstore. So my skin's quite glowy. I got a mirror by here, by the way. So I'm just gonna use a really glowy foundation. So I'm gonna use the NYX Born to Glow foundation in shade Classic Tan. This might be a little bit too dark for me, so I've got a lighter shade to mix in. And because it's my own foundation, I'm just gonna dot it around my skin. Yeah, it is a bit too dark for me, but because I've got a pull the neck on, you can just blend it down and pretend that I am this tanned. No one will know, except for you guys watching. I also have this foundation that I love, which is the Maybelline Superstay. It's absolutely stinking. I hate when they do white packaging because foundation is going to get everywhere. This is shade Warm Sun, but I don't think I'm going to use that. That's very full coverage. So if you're looking for super full coverage foundation, I recommend that. I'm just going to add a little bit of lightness here and let's hope for the best. So I'm using a new sponge today. It's so soft. I just love the way this is shaped to like powder. It is the Beauty Works. No, I'll link it in the description down below. I've got it recently off Look Fantastic. So let's get blending. I don't know how this is gonna. Oh, I feel like it's taken up a lot of foundation. Let's just keep blending and see what happens. So how are you guys? I haven't even asked you that yet, and we're probably over halfway in the tutorial. But yeah, thank you so much for all the support on my channels, like from Instagram to I'm getting a lot of love on TikTok recently. I love TikTok. I always do like little makeup videos. My brother's like, you need to do what's trending. And I'm like, I don't want to do what's trending. I just want to make makeup videos. He's like, you need to get famous. I'm like, I'm not here to get famous on TikTok. I'm not going to compete with all those kids that are insane at dancing, and you know, that is just not me. So yeah, thank you for all the support. What was my most recent? Oh, the what I eat in a day. Loads of you loved that. I had loads of messages on Instagram saying that you love watching that, and a lot of people that love me posting on a Sunday morning. I feel like everyone's just chilling in bed, having a cup of tea, having a breakfast, chilling out, and it's just a nice thing to watch on your Sunday morning. So I think I'm going to keep to that schedule at the minute, posting every Sunday. I'd love to post more, but it's just, this is a full-time job. YouTube, Instagram, it is a full-time job, and at the minute I'm not working in my normal job because of COVID, the dreaded C word. So yeah, I do have a lot more time on my hands, so I'm going to try and put more videos out there, but just like the editing, the filming, it takes so long. This foundation is gorgeous, but it's way too dark for me. I need to do my spray face. I didn't, if any of you follow me on Instagram, oh my god, that was a lot. What the hell did I just do? Let's try and dab it around. But oh god, oh dear, dab the excess on my towel. Okay, let's just blend it in. Stop messing with it. I don't want people to come for me that I've used too dark of a foundation. I'm usually more tan than this. Obviously, we can't go away, so I'm pale. But it's okay. Yeah, so I use this spray. I think it's the Garnier spray. I'll leave a link down below. But I spray it on maybe like once or twice a week onto my skin before or after my skincare. It says you're meant to do it before, but I've done it both ways and it's the same, nothing changes. But I wake up the next day, your gal's looking tanned, and that is what I need. It just makes me feel better. I need to pull this down and drag this down my neck, over the ears, don't forget the ears. So that foundation is looking nice and glowy. It is, I say it's a medium coverage, but you can totally build it up to be more full. But I like to add coverage in my concealer. So I have the concealer that goes with this foundation, but I just love my Maybelline Fit Me. It reminds me so much of the NARS Radiant Longwear that I use quite a lot. So it's just a bit less coverage, I'd say. The NARS has a bit more coverage, but this is just like a fraction of the price. I think this is like $5.99, which is just crazy, and the NARS one is like over £20, so we can just keep applying this. I'm running low on it. I'm gonna have to go out for an essential shop and get some concealer. So I really like to apply concealer in this area here. I feel a lot of people do like triangles and apply way too much concealer than they need, because it's gonna have to blend somewhere. So where's it gonna go if you apply too much? It's just gonna drag your face down. The more concealer you apply down here, it's gonna give a drag down look. But applying concealer here and brightening up this area is going to give that more lifted cat eye look. That is what we want. So I'm just going to blend this out with my sponge again. I feel like with sponges you need to use them quite a few times to like wear down a bit, get some product in there. Like my first time using a sponge, I'm always like, it's too new. For powder, this is probably the only thing I don't have drugstore on me at the minute, but I have used the Rimmel, no, is it Rimmel? I think it is Rimmel. It basically looks like this in the pan. This is the Charlotte Tilbury one, but I will link the Rimmel one down below, which is, I wouldn't say it's as full coverage as this powder, but it does the job just as well. And of course it is a fraction of the price. So I'm just gonna set my under eyes with this powder just to stop any creasing. Make sure you blend out those creases first before you set. I also really love the pointiness on this sponge. It gets into that inner corner so well. So I'm just gonna lightly dust this powder underneath my eyes to set. So once that's set, I'm gonna go in with my most favorite bronzer, and I'm so glad that it's drugstore. It is not drugstore in terms of you can get it in Superdrug, but you can get it on Beauty Bay, and I'll link again everything down below. And I think it's about, I'm not going to guess the price because I'll probably get it wrong, but it is very, very affordable. It's the Milani Baked Bronzer in shade Soleil, and it just has that really nice gold, hints of gold glitter in it. Not like glitter, like shimmer that just looks so nice and bronzy on the skin. So I'm using my big fluffy brush that I rave about all the time. And I'm literally just going to apply this into my cheekbones. Again, you want to press the pressure to be very, very light. You don't want to bend the bristles. You don't want to indent your skin with this. You want to just dust over the product, and that's what's going to give you the most flawless finish. And you're not going to disturb any of the work that we have done underneath with the foundation. Can you see the glow it gives? I just love that product so much. I know loads of you have bought that from my recommendations as well, so if you have, please tag me in it. And the same brand has this amazing blush. This is the Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso. But also an alternative if you like a more peachy blush. This is L'Oreal Life's a Peach, and that is stunning as well. So I'm gonna apply this one first because it hasn't got as much shimmer. Then I'll apply the Milani one on top because your gal loves a little bit of blush. I wouldn't say a little, I'd say a lot. So to set the skin, I'm gonna go back in with the Vitamin E Superdrug Hydrating Mist. This has the exact same ingredients as MAC Fix Plus, and this is like £2.40, which is crazy. And it's good for skincare. It's good to just spritz on your skin every now and then just to rehydrate it. And it's quite like a wet consistency, so you don't need too much, and it smells like holidays. I think I've said holiday a lot in this tutorial, which means I'm craving one. Highlighter, I don't know what to go in with. I really was impressed by the Milani one. I've used it like a couple months ago, but I kind of forgot about it, but using it on my inner corner really brightened it up. So I'm just going to intensify that a little bit more and pop this on my brow bone too. I think I'm going to apply this in the center of my face and then apply the Maybelline one on my cheekbones because I don't like my cheekbones to be too bright. I think it's just nice to have a bright center of the face. And if you feel like you've put a little bit too much on, just pat it out because this is a very, very strong highlighter. I usually go for more goldy than this, but it still is just as gorgeous. I don't know why, that just center for me just makes the makeup look. I don't even have to put any on my cheekbones really. I'm going to try out this Master Chrome one. I feel like it's more of a goldy, which is what I like in a face highlighter. Ooh, this is nice. This is nice. I've seen a lot of YouTubers and makeup artists use this. I'm just going to apply a bit more of the spray just to make sure that highlighter's sunk into the skin and it's not sitting on top. Oh, can you see what has that done to the highlighter? It's like made it a lot more glossy. Okay, I'm really loving this. Is like giving me bride vibes. Like I'd wear this on my wedding day. Just to think about my wedding day makes me so excited. I am doing my own makeup. I know loads of you asked me this. And I'm gonna have to test and trial so much makeup and looks out because I don't want to get on the day and be like, what am I gonna do? I want to know exactly what I'm using, what order I'm gonna put it in. I am having a regimented timetable when I do my own makeup. I'm gonna be one of those crazy brides. We only get married once. I feel like people take the mick out of brides that are crazy, but you're only gonna get married once. You want it to be perfect. Like, yeah, I'm chilled, but when it comes to my wedding, it ain't gonna be a chilled Hannah for long. So I'm just gonna take those transition shades and just run them under my eye. This is also a little hack if you do crease a lot under your eye. If you run your eyeshadow under, it kind of like disguises the creases. And I'm just gonna connect this shadow up to this area to pull back that shadow even more. I just could never imagine not having anything under my eye. I feel like it just ties the look all together for me. So to finish off the look, we're going to be going in with lips. I feel like I've nailed the drugstore lip, you know. So I've got these new lip liners from Rimmel. This is in shade Brownie Pie. I love brownies, so I love this lip liner. It is a really nice brown shade. This reminds me of MAC Cork so much. It is quite dark, so don't go too heavy with it. There is other shades that are lush as well. So I'm just going to outline my lips with this and then I'll come back to apply lipstick. How gorgeous is that colour? It's just the perfect brown lip liner. And I do like a bit of a darker liner and then I go a bit lighter with the lipstick and then top it off with a gloss. So for lipstick, I'm going to be using the Superstay Matte Ink Maybelline in shade Driver. And this is a really nice, like, peachy, orangey nude that I just like to apply in the centre of my lip, blend it out, and then the gloss on top. But that lip, oh my god, I love it. I've been really into like my MAC lipsticks at the minute, so I've kind of like neglected all my other ones, but now I'm trying out this again. I feel like this is bringing it back. So for gloss, I'm going to be using the Rimmel Oh My Gloss, and oh my, this gloss is amazing. It says it lasts for 6 hours. Whether it does or not, I don't know, because I eat all the time. I drink all the time, drink my coffees, so I don't know if it's going to last 6 hours for me. But I basically just apply this all over and it just gives that nice plump look to the lip. Look at that shine and glitter that is given the lips. Oh my god, I'm obsessed with this look. Oh my god, I love it. I want to go out, I want to get married. I'm just looking in the mirror here. I'm really feeling myself for the minute. I love it. This lip, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed, I'm obsessed, I'm obsessed. I want to go out. And it's like 12:15 on a Friday. Oh my god, I'm obsessed. I do have a little spot here, but I'm not really bothered about covering up spots. They come and go, so. Ah, I love it. Oh my god. So I'm actually going to film like a little reel now, which will probably be up on my Instagram, so make sure you follow me. I'm going to do a little fashion reel, and I know everyone loves a little bit of fashion, so yeah, head over to the Instagram if you'd like to see that. But this is the final look, guys, and I hope you love it and enjoyed it. I am literally obsessed. This is like my go-to makeup look at the minute. The lashes, the gold, the bronziness, I love it. I hope you love it just as much as me. And if you do recreate it, please tag me, send me your pics. Any questions, please give me a message. Don't hesitate to ask what I use. If I didn't mention anything, I will link everything in the description box below. So if you are looking for a product, it will probably be linked down below. And yeah, I will see you in my next video, hopefully soon. Happy Sunday, guys, and thank you all so much for the love, and I'll see you soon.